Hello everyone, my name's Catherine J or Catherine Joy, and today's board talk is going to be about love. Love, 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 it's all about love. So basically this is a board talk. So you've seen table talks, you've seen podium talks. This may be only the first or the second board talk that you've ever seen under the F7 building blocks to freedom. Okay, this is a super important one. I've been teaching on this topic for many years. I wrote my first book about love and relationships going back to 2010. My second book was about dating and love. And one of the most basic fundamental aspects of love, I rarely see taught, and also I see that so many people don't know it. So I'm going to teach you today. Okay, there's actually 4 different types of love. The first one is what we call agape love, or that is unconditional love. And basically, usually we think of a mother for a child. So that's a classic example, that they would do anything for their child. Could be a father for the child, of not being, you know, one way or the other, but a parent for a child. And I would say love, like God's love for us. He's totally unconditional. Okay, that's a whole nother topic. He does have conditions at times. If you do this, then this. But his love for us never changes. Okay, the second type of love that I want to talk about today is called Sturge. So most people have never heard of Sturge, but when I tell you what it is, you'll say, oh, of course I know that one. Okay, it's about mateship. Okay, so in the US, in the Marines, probably it's like you don't leave a man down. In Australian Army, you know, it's all about, you know, that you're helping your mates. You're looking, you know, you would die for your mates. So I love all those war stories and those war films. And especially Anzac Day. I love Anzac Day because it just reminds us of that love for, you know, for fellow mankind. You may not even know someone, but we've got these people who are in our armed forces in any country. I'm from Australia, so, and I just want to be honouring all those who go into the armed forces. They might not even agree with where they've been told to go, but because they are following authority, because they were under authority, they are, you know, going out and they are looking after us and making sure that we are safe. So thank you for that. So we've got agape, Sturge. Next one is filio. So filio, or family love. So that you love your family. So these are not in any order as such, except I'd say this one is always number 1 and this one down here is always number 4, but these two could be either way. So family is, you know, you love your family. And a simple example with this one. Who's got boys in the house? Maybe it's your dad, a brother, a husband, and they might leave the toilet seat up. Okay, sometimes, especially as women, we don't like that. It's yucky. So, however, just because someone leaves the toilet seat up does not mean you stop loving the person. You're just like, oh, dad, or, you know, your brother, your husband, whoever it is, your son, leaving the toilet seat up. Another one that I hear of often is people saying it's squeezing the toothpaste. I hate it when they squeeze the toothpaste and they, you know, like, I don't know, to me they're not such a big deal. Okay, so we've got unconditional mateship and family love. The next one is called eros, or it is the sexual attraction or physical attraction. Okay, this is different. When I'm talking about eros, it's different to lust. Lust is not love at all. Lust is the opposite of love. So if you're watching pornography, that's lust. That's another whole different conversation, but this is love. When you so love someone, that, especially for women, a natural reaction to a woman is, if she loves someone, she wants to give herself in body and soul to that person, and part of that will be in a sexual way. So hopefully, if you're considering marrying someone, you will have all of these things there. Some of them, it's like it comes in and out over time. So for example, if you have, hopefully this will work, I haven't done this one for a long time. Say this is your amount of love, as in eros love, you feel for somebody that you're married to, because we're talking about marriage. Okay. Now, this is time. So maybe when you're first in love, you're so attracted to the person, you can't keep your hands off each other, and there. But then maybe they do something stupid, or maybe they put on a heap of weight, especially men with women when the women have children, or vice versa, the women after they have children. Sometimes so this is over time, sometimes the attraction you feel even for each other goes down. But you can choose love every day. Love is a choice. Yes, it's an emotion, but more so it is a choice. So over the time, your the way that you're attracted to each other will probably change. When people say they're in love with each other, usually they're talking about physically attracted. Okay? I see it all the time, and I don't understand why. Just like if it's with someone, with the toothpaste example, or leaving the toilet seat up, it doesn't mean you stop loving the person. So they might burp, they might fart, even in appropriate settings, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can choose to say, know what, I love that person. They are my best friend, they are my family, and I've made a choice. I'm married to this person, and I'm going to do whatever it takes. So love is a choice. Okay, I know for some of you it might be, oh my gosh, I've never heard that before, because I have been teaching this for a long time, and I know that it is quite revolutionary for some of you. So I'll leave that with you today. And one last thing I just wanted to say. Some people, and I've taught this in international settings often, sometimes I've heard people comment, oh my gosh, if I had have known that, or if my parents had have known that, maybe they wouldn't have got divorced. Like, this is to be expected. It's like being in love with someone. It might even be like an obsessive compulsive disorder almost, or an obsession. But if you just keep it in balance, and then you have all of these other things. So yeah, once we start realizing, and I think part of it is just the English language. When we think about love, I love you. And especially if you're dating, sometimes you hear someone say, oh, I love you, but probably they mean I love you as a sister, I love you as a friend, I love you unconditionally. But it doesn't mean they love you as a wife and they want to get married to you next week or in 2 years' time. So there's a lot of confusion. However, if we realized this, and also once we are in that marriage, that we can just say, okay, it is a choice. So today I choose to love my spouse. I choose to love my wife. I choose to love my husband. And even with children, our behavior, nobody is perfect. We all fall short. Some more so than others, but we just have to remember, no matter when we're pointing the finger, there's always 3 fingers pointing back at us. So where is it in our lives that perhaps we could be more loving? So thank you for watching. This has been a board talk, and it's with the F7 Building Blocks to Freedom. My name's Catherine J, or Catherine Joy, and just to finish off, I truly believe that we can change the world one day at a time, one person at a time, one decision at a time. Thanks for watching.